And this evening, how a sweet tribute to the Queen ended up upsetting the artists as people take it without permission. Some advice for her from a top copyright lawyer.
It's effectively theft. If somebody does it without their permission, then you've got the right to stop it.
A few clicks online and you can find dozens of items on well-known websites. I've found products such as key rings, stickers, baseball caps, t-shirts, even candles. But when the items arrive, the quality is perhaps not quite what you'd expect.
Isn't it? Well, Andrew Eborn is a lawyer who specialises in copyright. Andrew, if Eleanor had registered the original copyright, would that have stopped all this happening?
Well, the great thing about it, in the UK, copyright is an automatic right. There's an often misconception that you have to register it. You don't. It is automatically. What it is, it's a bundle of rights for the creator of a work. And what that does, it gives the creator, which tends to be the author, or in this case, Eleanor, the exclusive right to determine what happens with that work. So she can say who can copy it, who can reproduce it, and so on and so forth. She can also say that nobody can copy it.
So in this case, where her drawings are being produced and sold on all sorts of bits and pieces at the moment, is that absolutely allowed or not allowed?
It's not allowed at all. It is a total infringement of copyright. And
what can she do about it? What can she do about it?
Well, very simple. She has a number of rights. She's got the right to damages. She's got the right to delivery up of any infringing articles. She can basically, what I would recommend for sites such as eBay and Amazon and various others, they have a very strict policy about infringing goods, and you can get in touch. And I'd be delighted to help Eleanor in this case. One of the things that we do is we're passionate about righting wrongs, and intellectual property rights are like any other property rights. It's effectively theft. If somebody does it without their permission, then you've got the right to stop it. The interesting thing as well, though, Peter, is that Paddington, in and of itself, is obviously a copyright work. So, and Michael Bond was the creator of that, and Peggy Fortnum was the illustrator in the very, very early books. Paddington himself is about to be 64 in a couple of days' time on the 13th of October. That's when the book was first published. And obviously, she's reproduced Paddington in the work itself. So there's an interesting argument about who owns what rights in this.
Well, very kind of you to offer to help her anyway. We appreciate that tremendously. I mean, I'm hopeless on knowing about these copyright rules. Do you think most people watching are like me and don't really understand it?
Well, but the simple thing is to explain it in simple terms, and it's right like any other property right. Anybody who does a drawing or writes anything which is original to them automatically gets copyright. And if anybody copies that without your permission, you're entitled to stop them and entitled to get damages and so on and so forth.
Very, very interesting. Andrew, good to have you on the programme tonight, and thank you for your offer.